a habit of saying no to things when in reality it would be really good for you to say yes and probably learn something and you'd have a new experience, and you actually have a handful of experiences that you didn't let yourself experience, and you now have a handful of regrets because you said no to those experiences. Click in and find out if you're a yes person or a no person. Hey everybody, and welcome to Clarity Couture. My name is Lindsay. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being here, taking the time to watch. I appreciate you. So today we're going to talk about whether you're a yes person or a no person, and why being a no person during new experiences and this period of our lives can actually be more detrimental than working with you. So back in the day, when I would say like 20 years ago, being a no person kind of proved you to be more authentic, because the yes guy was like ready for anything, almost like trying too hard to be a friend type of thing, where now it's like someone who says yes more often than no is actually someone who's capable of handling themselves in more situations than someone who would say no to a lot of situations, because the no guy doesn't have any experiences to base themselves off of. And now granted, going from past experiences can be detrimental too, based on your mindset. So what I've noticed is that there are a stream of people who are really, really uncomfortable with the way things are right now. You guys are really uncomfortable, and I understand, and I see you, and I get it. I understand. Like, it's unsettling, and I can see the spectrum of finding reasons to say no to new things right now because everything is so uncertain. But you have to think, well, if everything goes back to normal tomorrow, where are you? Are you at the same level of, oh my God, the world is ending? Or now are you shifting your whole perspective back to, okay, life goes on? And I'm not trying to be insensitive to the way anyone may be feeling right now, but life is always going on. That's the thing about those tables, right? They're always turning. They're always continually shifting. The world is paused, but it's not going to stay this way. And I know a lot of people are like, I just want things to go back to normal. Well, it's not going to go back to normal either. Now is a time to think about making changes, active changes that work with the energy that's coming in and that is already here, that has proven to be much stronger than any energy that this planet has ever seen. So when you're looking at it from that basis of, wow, this energy literally blew in, fuck shit up, like, hi, I'm here, I started the party, and then it's like, now you have to acclimate to this energy. You can't be telling yourself it's going to be better, it's all going to be better, it's going to be fine, everything's just going to go back to normal, because we're not in a time where it's going to be what it was. This upset happened on an energetic level to push out the energy that no longer serves or works with the planetary energy. Now we are affected because the planet is being affected. And you can look back 30 years and look at how all of the planets around us in this planetary system, where they have changed completely to the point where we can see them through a telescope, where there's complete changes. I think one is blue now. I don't remember what planet it is. But there's huge changes with the planets in the planetary system, meaning our planet is obviously experiencing those same changes, and because we live on this planet, we experience those changes. There is a time and a place to say no to everything around you, and there is a time and a place to acclimate to what will work and serve for you. And right now is the time to say yes to things where you would normally go, I don't think so. You have the chance, you have the time, you have the space. So allow yourself, take your thoughts out of the logic mind of the world will be back to normal in a month. Our world will not stay on pause. You guys are correct. That's correct. It's not going to stay on pause. But it's not going back to the way things were. Too many things have been shown for everyone to just accept things as they are. And we really are seeing kind of the ass end of people and companies and corporations. And we're also seeing the greatest levels of humanity come forward and stand together. And with that knowledge, it gives us the power to go, okay, if I was an always yes person, maybe I want to slow down and actually like breathe before I say yes to everything, right? And if you're a no person, yes, I get it. Say no to other people, you say yes to yourself. But are you really saying yes to yourself, or are you using that as an excuse? And you're not actually saying yes to yourself. You're just saying no to the idea of crashing and burning based on a past experience, right? It all goes back to mindset. Are you a growth mindset person or are you a fixed mindset person? Growth mindset people generally are yes people, where a fixed mindset is a no person. And a fixed mindset is always going to be looking for the reason to say no. And if that's you, I just implore you to see a different perspective. It's kind of like when you look at a photographer, right? And they've got the model, and the model is here, okay? You're the model, and I'm the photographer, right? So I'm gonna take the picture here, and I have a straight-on photo of you here. I need another angle. You stay there. This is a completely different angle. Hold on. That is a different angle. All you need to do when you're shifting perspective, I don't know if you guys can hear I'm on a yoga ball. All you need to do when you're shifting your perspective is just a slight shift. It doesn't have to be a full 360. I believed in this and no longer believe in that. No. And when someone is suggesting a different view for you, they aren't coming over and saying, your view is wrong and you have to believe my view. That isn't life, guys. That isn't the way life is. There's such a thing called conversation. There's such a thing as perspective shifts through conversation. And you know, you don't have to agree with everything everyone else says, but it's really great when somebody can provide to you a different perspective. And if there's no one around because social distancing, you gotta be that person for yourself. And you have to be able to go, am I being a yes person or am I being a no person? Is this something that's going to help me in the long run, or is it just going to keep me safe and keep my toilet paper close to me right now? That's kind of where you want to be right now because you have the power to do that. So fuck yeah, do that. So today your affirmation is going to be, I am a yes person. I am a yes person. I am a yes person. And remember that saying no used to be really great. Used to be like, yeah, they're totally authentic. They think things through. Earth signs. But now there's the other end of the spectrum where it's like you're actually hindering yourself from having experiences that you would need to know later on in life. And if you've been somebody that's always lived your life exactly like this in this little path, and you're being blown into the reality of what we're dealing with now, and you have nothing to go by except for freaking Armageddon movies, well, obviously your mind is going to go into overdrive of all the fear and all the things that are wrong. So this is why it's important to step a little bit out of your comfort zone, because where there is a lack of comfort, there is growth. And if you're growing, you're not in a place of losing. That is the big deal. When you're growing, you can't possibly be losing. There's no possible way that you could be losing. All right, guys, I want you to remember that your body is a vehicle for your soul. So drive yourselves well. Press a like and subscribe if you like the video. And I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste.